Hello everyone. Today we have our regular dev sync and we'll just go around and give updates on what we've been working on for the last few days. Bluechain, you're the first on my screen. Let's start with you.
Sure. Actually, not much updates on my side. I'm still working on the custom block builder, trying to make it a compile, thinking about how to test it properly. Yeah, all work in progress.
Any blockers so far?
Yeah, I actually ran into a compile issue, I believe, which is yeah, it's kind of like you have an arc like T, where T satisfies the trade bounds, but the function argument requires directly the T. So how to pass the arc T to T? Yeah, kind of stuck here.
Is T clonable?
Yeah, the T is the same.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean, can you clone T or it is not clonable?
actually, it's in field in a structure. So arc T you is all you have, but the function like uh, needs to pass a T. So
Does it need to own it or maybe it wants reference?
yeah, it's a reference.
Then you should be able to use sref on arct.
Also a deref trait implemented on the arc, yeah.
Yeah, the ref is often not implemented for some reason. Like it doesn't want to work in many cases, but sref should help. Okay.
Actually, I don't think that is the case.
If that doesn't work, you can force the ref by &*. It will kind of deref
Nope,
and take reference at the same time, and then it might work. Okay.
nope.
Okay.
I tried. I tried.
You can try to push it somewhere and you can play around with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
We can kind of talk it more tomorrow. Might tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ivan, anything interesting? Any discoveries on your side?
I
Mm,
guess no. I mean, there's nothing much to report from my side. I mean, I'm I'm watching the course related to the substrate. Yeah, also completing the tutorials in parallel, as it seems that like the course is not up to date to the current state of the substrate. So like
Totally.
many of the macroses, yeah, many of the macroses um, became like in this they became in the same fashion as the decorators in Python. I don't remember the name of the these macros types in Rust. So yeah.
Attribute
um,
macros. Yeah, they had like a wrapper style
mhm,
before,
yeah.
but the concept is
uh,
the same. So
yeah, that holds, of course, yeah. So also reading white papers in the background right now, reading a white paper about the space mint. So yeah, that's all for my side.
okay, awesome. Serge, what's happening on your side?
Okay, so on my side, regarding GitHub container registry, I'm communicating with support. They send me some commands to run on the environment, like ping, trace, and other stuff. And I send them results, but I also run it on other environments where everything works just fine, and I get the same results. So yeah, pretty weird, but yeah, there is some communication at least. Regarding feed validation, I didn't have any responses from Parity and whoever is on Element, unfortunately. However, regarding justifications, I did some research on my own, and it seems like there are no justifications, not always justifications for individual blocks, because Grandpa, at least in the current implementation, finalizes the chain, but not the individual block. So you get justifications if you query block only if authorities change. That's why most of the time justifications are like none or no. So eventually it boils down to getting initial set of authorities, which I'm still waiting on the answer on Element in Parity Bridges common group. Yeah, still in progress. That's
Okay,
all.
so are you blocked on that? I mean, do you have other
Yeah,
things to work on, or
yeah. If there is anything else I can do in parallel that in the meantime, that would be, I would feel more productive, definitely.
okay? Yeah, I can probably try to push communication somehow. Because yeah. Okay. Can you write me about this in DMs later?
Sure.
Thanks. Ozgan?
Yeah, yesterday I was working on the Metaverse presentation, and today I was working on CI or Subspace Desktop. Ubuntu is working fine. I added cargo format, Rust format, and cargo clipping. They are working fine too. On Mac and on Windows, we have different issues. On Windows, I still haven't figured it out why, but it's creating a problem about SHA-2 library for Rust in both Windows 2019 and 2022. And in Mac, I believe this is bad news. It will not pass the CI test unless there will be some fix for Rust Nightly, because the issue I'm getting is related to Rust Nightly and it's going away when we are using Rust Stable. And is it possible to reuse Rust Stable for compiling the Subspace Farmer library? I don't
Still
think
not
so.
compile.
Yeah.
It needs some features. It will not compile otherwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But it
paste the
compiles on
link.
the subspace repository, so how is it possible?
It's related to Tauri. So when we use Rust Nightly, some of the functions in Tauri is creating bugs in Mac. It seems. Not on my computer, but on Tauri actions. Yeah, on Tauri actions. So when we are using Tauri actions in GitHub Actions, it will create a problem. I can post the link in here too, if you want. On Discord.
Is it a known problem in Tauri? Is there like a ticket in one of the
There's a ticket.
repositories about it?
There's a ticket. They said if this issue encountered in stable Rust, ping me and I will reopen it. The ticket is currently closed because it works in
Okay.
stable Rust.
Okay, can you create a thread in engineering somewhere?
Yeah, sure. I can.
We can take a look at that. I think there should be some kind of workaround for that.
There should be, yeah.
Otherwise, we are stuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, interesting. Anything else?
No, see, I was occupying my whole day.
Okay, so let's get you unstuck there. Justin, what's happening on your side?
Yeah, still trying to get code signing to work on the GitHub Actions for Windows on the Subspace desktop as well. Currently, it just seems to be an issue with converting to secure strings on importing the certificate for Windows. They're very particular about how that's handled and everything. Beyond that, most of my focus has been on some of the community efforts. Haven't been getting too much done on the development side at the start of this week just yet.
Okay, on the code signing, looks like you're also stuck with CI. Have you tried to run the same commands on your machine? Does it work for you?
Yes, it does work on my machine.
Did you try PowerShell or command line?
On my end, it was PowerShell.
Okay, I
Only
believe PowerShell is the default shell for GitHub Actions on Windows, so it should be kind of the same. Okay, can you also create a thread in engineering, and we'll try to help you with that.
Yeah, I'll get all the details thrown in there.
Okay, awesome. We don't have Leo for some reason today, so we'll probably get an update from him next time. On my side, I was primarily doing a lot of research again, primarily around execution and cross-shard communication. Had a few discussions with Jeremiah. No firm like architecture decisions so far on that, but looks promising. There are a few interesting leads. Yeah, currently mostly in the research stage. Haven't worked on that bug that we have with Substrate node yet. Yeah. Anything in general anyone wants to discuss before we stop recording? Okay, this was a relatively quick one. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in a few days.